Hello, and a very warm welcome to all our friends. You are listening to the English Talk Line. I am Sarah, and it is truly a gift to be here in this quiet space with you today.
And I am Sam. Hello, everyone. Sarah, I have to say, I am so happy to be sitting here. My week was so fast, so loud, and so busy.
I can see that in your eyes, Sam. You look like you need to take a deep breath. Did you have a lot of work this week?
Yes, too much work and not enough sleep. I feel like a phone with only 5% battery left.
Oh, I know that feeling well. When our battery is low, we must find time to recharge. Did you do anything for yourself this morning?
I did. I tried to do what you told me last time. I went to the park. I sat on a bench for 20 minutes. I didn't even look at my phone.
That is wonderful, Sam. Did it help you feel more peaceful?
It did, until a big dog ran past and jumped on my lap. My tea went everywhere.
Oh no! Well, at least the dog was happy to see you. Sometimes a little surprise like that is good for the soul.
It was a very friendly dog, but my trousers are still a bit wet. How was your week, Sarah? You always look so calm.
My week was very quiet. I spent a lot of time reading, and I went to the pharmacy to buy some vitamins.
The pharmacy? Are you feeling okay? I hope you are not getting sick.
I am fine. Thank you for asking, Sam. I just want to stay healthy for the winter. It is important to take care of our bodies, isn't it?
It really is. But you know, Sarah, I realized something at the park today while I was drying my tea.
What did you realize, Sam?
I realized that when I feel a bit sick or when I have a small pain, I get very nervous, especially if I have to talk about it in English.
I understand. Health is a very personal thing, and finding the right words to describe how we feel can be difficult.
Exactly. I know the words for apple and car, but I don't always know how to explain a headache or a cough.
Well, since we are both here to relax and talk, why don't we explore that today?
I would love that. It would make me feel much more confident and much more peaceful.
Then let's take our time. No rushing, just a simple talk between friends. Sam, I am so glad you mentioned that feeling, the feeling of being nervous at the doctor.
It is a very real feeling, Sarah. My heart starts to beat fast. I forget all my English words.
You are not alone in that. Even in our own language, it can be a bit scary.
That makes me feel better. So today, are we going to talk about that?
Yes, I thought we could practice some simple ways to talk about health, just like we are talking now.
That sounds perfect. No big books, no difficult tests, just you and me.
Exactly. We will call it English at the Doctor. Calm and clear.
I like that name. It sounds very safe and very kind.
I hope our friends at home like it too. Sam, look at how many people are sitting with us today.
Oh, you're right. Our family at the English Talk Line is growing so fast.
It is a beautiful thing to see. Hello to everyone watching. We are so happy you chose to spend this time with us.
Yes, welcome. If you are new here, we want to say thank you.
Sam, should we tell them how they can help our little channel?
Oh, yes. Friends, if you like this peaceful way of learning, please click the like button.
It really helps us reach more people who feel nervous about English, just like we do.
And if you want to see us every week, please subscribe to the English Talk Line.
We want to build a place where everyone feels welcome and everyone feels calm.
Don't forget the share button, too. Maybe you have a friend who needs to go to the doctor soon.
That is a very kind thought, Sam. Sharing a video is like sharing a cup of tea.
I agree. But maybe without the dog jumping on you this time.
Let's hope so. Thank you, friends, for your likes and your support. It means the world to us, truly. Now, Sam, where do we start?
Well, I think we should start with how we feel when we first walk into the clinic.
The waiting room. That's where my nerves always start.
Then that's where we will begin. We will find the words together, slowly and clearly.
I am ready, Sam. My notebook is open. My heart is quiet. Then let's begin our journey to feeling confident and healthy. You know, Sam, when I go to the doctor, the first thing I do is breathe. Then I tell the doctor how I feel.
But Sarah, how do you start? Do you just say, I am sick? That feels too small for me.
It's a good start, but I usually say, I don't feel very well today. It sounds very gentle.
I don't feel very well today. I like that. But what if the doctor asks, what is the problem? What do I say then?
Then you describe the feeling. For example, I might say, I have a sore throat, or I have a bad headache.
A sore throat. I had one last week. But Sarah, what is the difference between a pain and an ache?
That's a great question, Sam. An ache is usually a dull feeling that stays for a long time, like a backache or a stomach ache.
I see. So a pain is more like a sharp surprise, like if I hit my toe on the table.
Exactly. You were very clever, Sam. A pain is sharp, and ache is slow and heavy.
Okay, that makes sense. But what if I feel like the room is spinning? I hate that feeling.
Then you use the word dizzy. You can say, I feel a bit dizzy today.
Dizzy. That's a funny word for a bad feeling. Do I need to tell the doctor when it started?
Yes, that is very important. The doctor always wants to know the time. I usually say, it started 2 days ago.
2 days ago. Okay, but what if I'm taking medicine already? Should I bring the bottle with me?
Always. It's much easier to show the bottle than to remember a difficult name. You can say, I am taking this medicine.
That's a great tip. I always forget the long names of the pills. They look like secret codes to me.
They do look like codes. And don't be afraid to ask the doctor questions too, Sam.
Questions? Like what? Can I ask, when will I feel better?
Of course, that's a perfect question. Or you can ask, do I need a prescription for this?
A prescription. That's the paper for the pharmacy, right?
Yes, it's the note that tells the pharmacist what you need. It's a very useful word to know.
I'm writing all of this down, Sarah. It feels like I'm building a toolkit for my health.
You are. And the best tool in that kit is your own voice. You just have to use it slowly.
Slowly and clearly, just like we are talking now. Right, Sarah?
Exactly, Sam. Just like we are talking now. Sam, there is something else that happens at the doctor's office. They often ask about your symptoms.
Symptoms. That is a big word, Sarah. Does it just mean how I feel?
Yes, exactly. It means the signs of your illness, like a cough or a fever.
A fever. I hate having a fever. You feel hot, then you feel cold. What is the best way to say that?
You can simply say, I think I have a temperature, or I feel very hot.
I have a temperature. That sounds very natural. But Sarah, what if I have a cough?
Then you should tell the doctor if it is a dry cough or a productive cough.
A productive cough? That sounds like my cough is working hard at an office.
It does sound funny, doesn't it? It just means you are bringing up some fluid.
Ah, I see. So a dry cough is just the sound, and a productive one is messy.
You got it, Sam. And what about your energy? Do you ever feel very, very tired?
Yes, sometimes I feel like I have no strength at all. Is there a special word for that?
The doctors use the word fatigue, but you can just say, I feel very weak, or I have no energy.
I have no energy. I like that because it is true. But Sarah, does the doctor ever ask about sleep?
Very often. Sleep is a big part of health. They might ask, how are you sleeping?
And if I can't sleep, do I say my eyes stay open all night?
You could, but a simpler way is, I'm having trouble sleeping. It is a very clear sentence.
I am having trouble sleeping. Okay, and what if the doctor wants to check my arm or my leg?
They will say, can you show me where it hurts? And then they might touch the area.
Will they tell me this might hurt a little?
Sometimes they do, but don't be afraid. They are just trying to find the source of the problem.
The source, like the beginning of a river? I want to find the source of my headache, too.
Exactly. Once you find the source, you can find the cure.
That is very wise, Sarah. I am feeling much more prepared now. But what about the medicine part?
That is a whole other talk, but it is very simple. The doctor will tell you how many times to take a pill.
Will they say, take one after breakfast?
Yes, or take one twice a day. It means once in the morning and once at night.
Twice a day. Okay, I can remember that. It's like a schedule for my body.
It is, and a schedule helps us get better faster. You know, Sam, sometimes it's not just about the words. It's about how we say them, especially when we're in pain.
I agree, Sarah. If I speak too fast, the doctor might not understand my problem, and then I get more nervous.
Exactly. So I thought we could just explore some of these phrases together, very slowly.
You mean like a rehearsal for a play? I like that. But Sarah, what happens if I say, I don't feel well, but I look perfectly fine?
That's a great question. The doctor listens to your words more than your face. You can say, I don't feel very well today, even if you have a smile.
Okay, and what if the doctor asks me to describe a pain, but I don't know if it's sharp or dull? Should I just point to the place?
Pointing is very helpful. You can say, I have a sharp pain here, while pointing. It makes everything clear.
I see. Pointing plus words equals success. But Sarah, what about the word dizzy? Can I use that for my mind too, or only for my head?
Usually, we use it when the room is spinning. If your mind is confused, you might say, I'm a bit confused.
Ah, dizzy for the room, confused for the mind. Got it. And what about the time? Why does the doctor care if it started 2 days ago or 2 hours ago?
Because time tells a story, Sam. A pain for 2 hours might be a small problem, but a pain for 2 days might need more care.
That makes a lot of sense. The doctor is like a detective, and I'm giving the clues. But Sarah, what if I forget the name of my medicine?
Don't worry about the name. You can just say, I'm taking some medicine, and show them the bottle or a photo on your phone.
A photo. That is so much easier than remembering long, difficult words. Is medicine a word that doctors use, or do they say pills?
They use both. Medicine is the general word. Pills are the small, round things you swallow.
Okay, medicine is the big family, and pills are the members of the family. I am learning so much just by asking you these things, Sarah.
I'm glad. Asking questions is the best way to learn. It means your brain is awake and curious.
My brain is very awake today. I feel like I could talk to 10 doctors right now.
Maybe just one at a time, but your confidence is beautiful to see.
It's because you make it feel so easy, Sarah, like we're just sitting here sharing a secret.
In a way, we are. The secret is that English doesn't have to be perfect to be useful.
I love that secret. I'm going to keep it in my pocket forever.
Sam, why are you smiling like that? Did you remember something funny?
I did, Sarah. I was thinking about the last time I went to buy medicine. It was a disaster.
Oh no, what happened? Did you forget the name of the store?
No, I found the store, but I was very nervous about my English. I wanted to buy something for a cough.
A cough? That sounds simple enough. Did you say the wrong word?
Well, I wanted cough syrup, but I was thinking about my kitchen at the same time.
Your kitchen? Why were you thinking about your kitchen?
Because I wanted to make pancakes later that day. So I walked up to the pharmacist.
And? What did you say, Sam?
I looked him in the eye and I said, "Excuse me, do you have any maple syrup for my throat?"
Maple syrup? Oh, Sam. What did the pharmacist do?
He looked at me for a long time. Then he started to laugh. He said, "Sir, this is a pharmacy, not a supermarket."
That is so funny. But you know, maple syrup is actually quite good for a throat in a way.
Maybe, but it doesn't help with a cold. I felt so red in the face. I just wanted to run away.
Don't feel bad, Sam. Everyone makes mistakes when they're learning. It's how we grow.
I know, but I felt so silly. Sarah, how can I stop my brain from mixing up words like that?
It happens because we're trying too hard. Next time, just stop, take a breath, and use the simplest word.
So instead of maple syrup, I should have just said medicine for cough?
Exactly. Simpler is always safer. Did you eventually get the right thing?
Yes, the pharmacist was very kind. He showed me the cough syrup and we both laughed about the pancakes.
That's the best part. You made a connection with another person, even if it was through a mistake.
I guess so. But Sarah, is there a word for when you feel embarrassed at the doctor?
You can just say, "I'm a bit nervous," or "I'm sorry, my English is a bit slow today."
My English is a bit slow today. I love that. It sounds much better than "I'm a bad student."
You are never a bad student, Sam. You're a brave learner, and that is a beautiful thing.
Thank you, Sarah. I feel much better now. Mistakes aren't so scary when you can laugh at them.
They aren't. They're just stories we tell later, like the one you just told me.
I have many more stories like that, unfortunately.
Well, save them for later. We still have more to talk about. Sam, I was just thinking, we have been talking so much about our own stories today.
We have. I told you about my maple syrup disaster, and you told me about your pharmacy visit.
But we are not the only ones here. Our friends at home have stories too.
You're right. I wonder if any of them have ever asked for pancakes at the pharmacy like me.
Maybe not exactly that, but I'm sure they have had moments where they felt a bit lost.
Sarah, why don't we ask them? I really want to know what they think.
That is a wonderful idea. Friends, we have a question for you today.
Wait, let me guess the question. Is it, what is your favorite medicine?
No, Sam. That's a bit of a strange question. Let's ask something more personal.
Okay, you ask it, Sarah. You're better at this than I am.
Well, we want to know, have you ever felt nervous speaking English at the doctor?
Oh, that is a good one. And maybe they can tell us one word they always forget.
Yes, please write it in the comments below. Tell us your story, or just tell us one word you learned today.
I hope they write to us. I feel so happy when I see a new comment on the English Talk line.
Me too. It makes me feel like we are all sitting in a big circle, just talking and drinking tea.
Sarah, do you actually read all the comments or is it a secret?
It's no secret, Sam. I read every single one. They make my heart very warm.
That is so nice. I want to read them too. Friends, please write to us, even if your English is not perfect.
Especially if it's not perfect. We love mistakes here. Remember Sam's maple syrup?
Hey, don't remind them too much. I want them to think I am a genius.
You are a genius of the heart, Sam, and that is the best kind.
Thank you, Sarah. So, friends, what is your maple syrup story?
We are waiting to hear from you. Just a simple sentence is enough.
I am going to check my phone every 5 minutes now just to see if they replied.
Maybe give them a little more time than that, Sam.
Okay, maybe every 10 minutes then.
It is so beautiful to have this connection. Thank you for being part of our day.
Yes, thank you. Your words are the best medicine for us.
Before we go, Sam, I want to share a little secret with you. Something I do when I feel very stressed.
A secret? Oh, I love secrets. Is it a special magic word?
Not a word, but a habit. Whenever I have to go to a difficult meeting or a doctor, I carry a small stone in my pocket.
A stone? Like a rock from the garden?
Yes, a very smooth, round stone. When I feel nervous, I touch it with my fingers.
And that helps? How does a stone make you feel better, Sarah?
It reminds me to stay grounded. It reminds me that I am real and the floor is solid and I'm safe.
That is so deep. I never thought about that. I usually just bite my nails when I'm nervous.
Well, maybe try the stone next time. It's much better for your hands.
I will try it. But I have a secret tip too, Sarah. It's a bit funny, though.
Tell me, Sam. I promise I won't laugh.
Well, when I'm sitting in the waiting room, I try to count all the blue things I can see.
Blue things? Why blue?
Because blue is a very calm color. I look for a blue chair, a blue pen, or a blue shirt. By the time I find 5 things, I'm not thinking about my pain anymore.
Sam, that is a brilliant tip. It's a way to distract your brain.
Exactly. My brain is so busy looking for blue, it forgets to be afraid.
I think our friends should try that too. The blue hunt and the calm stone.
And Sarah, I have one more thing. I always bring a bottle of water with me.
That is very practical. Why water?
Because sometimes when I'm nervous, my throat feels very dry and I can't speak clearly.
That is true. A small sip of water can give you a moment to think.
Yes, it's like a pause button for the conversation. If the doctor asks a hard question, I take a sip and I think of the answer.
You are becoming a master of these talks, Sam. You have so many smart ideas.
I learned from the best, Sarah. I learned from you.
We learn from each other, and that is the beauty of the English talk line.
I feel so much better now. I'm not afraid of the doctor or the pharmacy or even my maple syrup mistake.
Good, because your health is important, but your peace of mind is just as important.
I'm going to find a stone right now, Sarah, and I'm going to find the smoothest one in the world.
I hope it brings you much peace, Sam. Well, Sam, our time together today is coming to an end. I feel so much lighter than when we started.
Me too. I feel like I just had a long, warm bath for my brain.
That is a funny way to put it, but I know exactly what you mean. We talked about so many things.
We did. I learned that I don't have to be perfect at the doctor. I just have to be clear.
Exactly. Remember our favorite phrase from today? I don't feel very well today.
Yes, and I remember the difference between a sharp pain and a slow ache. That was very helpful.
And don't forget the dizzy room and the confused mind. They are different things.
I won't forget. And I definitely won't forget to take a photo of my medicine bottle next time.
That is the best way to avoid the maple syrup problem, right, Sam?
Yes, no more pancakes at the pharmacy for me, I promise.
It's been such a lovely talk. I hope our friends feel as ready as you do.
I hope so too. Friends, remember to breathe, find your calm stone, and look for the color blue.
Those are such beautiful tips, Sam. Thank you for sharing your heart with us today.
Thank you for listening, Sarah. You always make me feel like my English is enough.
It is more than enough, Sam. It is a bridge between us, and that is why we are here.
At the English Talk Line, our favorite place to be.
Yes, but for now, it is time to say goodbye and go back into the world.
Do we have to? I could stay here and talk to you for hours.
I know, me too, but we will be back very soon, I promise.
Okay, I will go and find my smooth stone now and maybe have a real pancake.
Enjoy it, Sam. You deserve it. And to all our friends, thank you for your time.
Yes, thank you. Your words are the best medicine for us.
Take care of yourselves, stay healthy, and stay peaceful.
Goodbye, everyone. See you at the next talk.
Goodbye for now from the English Talk Line.